New boat. We got a Lund here, 16.5 foot. Rebel. I bought this in November. I paid $128,000 for it. We'll start at the back here. So I got on the back here for the motor, we got a 40 horse Yamaha. It's a little underpowered for the boat because it's like rated for a 60, so it could use a little more power, but put a new prop on it. Kind of like Chinese, but that's fine. Still works. So the motor, one thing that is mint about this fucking boat is that the motor only has 80 hours on it. So it's basically a brand new motor, which is another reason why I don't really care that it's a 40 and it doesn't go that fast, but it should be pretty reliable and last me a good while. So as you can see, she's fucking clean. Basically a brand new motor. Hopefully. We'll see how, I mean, the way that I drive, we'll see how long it lasts, but it should, theoretically, should last. But I mean, I have a reputation of blowing things up, as you saw from the video where I blew up my sled. I also have another boat that the engine also blew up on, so we'll see if we can make sure that we don't blow this one up. In the back here, fuck all going on here. There's a one storage compartment here that has the crank battery in it and the spare prop. It's got a mounting point there for a seat. It's got some downrigger mounting points too, if I ever want to get those. And then on the sides, on this side here, we got a rod locker with some if I can get it, some mint fucking rod holders. We got a rod locker, fits I think like an 8 foot, maybe like a 9 foot rod. Anyway, yeah, pretty mint. So we'll hop in the boat and I'll show you the internals here. So in the captain's seat here, we got ourselves a Humminbird, a Helix 10. The 10 means it's 9 inches bigger than my cup. The 10 is a pretty big screen. When I bought this boat, I was like, you know, gonna put a 7 in it, but it came with the 10, so I'm not gonna fucking sell it. Like, I'm gonna keep it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking get rid of it, you know? Basically, when I'm not catching anything, which is pretty often, honestly, I can just sit back now and plug in my Fire Stick to it and fucking pull up Disney Plus and just watch some, like, Family Guy or fucking Star Wars if I want. Yeah. Oh yeah, the transom saver's still on. I probably shouldn't do that. We got the switch panel here. The horn don't work. I also think that I don't think the bilge pump works either because I don't hear it. So, but you don't need one of those. If you start sinking, you just pull the plug right out of the back and you just drive really fast and all the water just goes out of it. That's what we used to do in Jack's boat. I mean, it's probably a little harder on this thing because it's like, you know, kind of in there and you have to like shove your hand down, but in case that happens, then we'll be all good. Over on this side, here, we got a fucking massive glove box. So you can fit a lot of firearms in there when you're out on the water and you're over the limit for how many fish you can keep, and you got to make sure that you have your Glock 22 in the... Anyway, moving on. On this side here, come over here. Actually, one thing I want to mention too is about a year, maybe 2 now, I've been sober. So that's been pretty good. So the live well here. All right, we're gonna pretend like you didn't see that. It's 5%. It's 5% alcohol, so it's basically like non-alcoholic at this point. I'm not drinking, 40% beer, which is like the typical day. It's only 5%. Up in the front here, nice casting deck, right? We got we got 4 compartments actually. Got a 4th one here. This one here connects with the other one. So it's one big compartment. And in this one, we got just some ropes. And I've got a little container here with some like tools and some toilet paper because Sometimes you got to take a shit out in the water, and I've taken some shits right off the side of the boat, had nothing to wipe with, had to use the sock, the good old sock trick. So always make sure to carry some toilet paper with you, because you're gonna need to fucking shit. In this compartment here, we got the fucking battery for the trolling motor, and the onboard charger there. So I can charge it, which is good. It's wired by me, so it's probably gonna fail in about 2 months, probably explode and cause a fire on the boat, but we'll see how well it does. Up front, we got, of course, a trolling motor, 55-pound thrust, Minn Kota, just the power drive. Was looking at the iPilot, but you know, I'm not rich, okay, so I can't afford nice things. The motor is it's a 4-speed manual. So you got, you got drive, and then you got 1 and 2. So when you're stuck in the mud, you put it in 1, and it's like 4-wheel drive, but for a boat. So then it gets you out. Anyway, 4-speed manual. So that's mint. As you can see, there's no transom tie downs. So that's because, oh, you're behind me. Like if you tailgate me, I'll just I've got a switch, right? On the front strap. If you're tailgating me, I can hit the switch, right? And then the boat will just slide off the trailer. This right here will go into your windshield, okay? I'll turn the motor on. The prop will shave your head, and then I winch it back on, because my winch extends into the cab of the truck. So I can winch it like that while I'm driving. That's how I get rid of people that tailgate me, because I don't want them fucking rear-ending this beautiful motor. Anyway, that's that feature. I would suggest to get it. It's like 20 grand to do, but I mean, it's definitely worth it for sure. So that's the boat. I didn't say what it is. It's a 2003. Wait, did I say what it is? It's a 2003 Lund Rebel 1650. Also, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away this funnel. It's signed by Michael Jackson, so it's pretty rare. If you want to get entered to win this funnel, go to www.com. So if you want to win that, go to the website. It's right here. If you want to win that funnel, go down. Make sure you buy. I don't sell anything, but you can buy whatever's on that site, I guess. Every $1,000 you spend will get you 0 entries. So it's a pretty good deal. You can't miss it. So click the link. Or we'll just type in this in your fucking browser. I'm not going to put a link there because fuck that. That's too much work. Just type that in.